Welcome Libra, my name is Emil. This is a general and collective reading. You're welcome to take what resonates and leave what does not. And I will ask you to use your discernment and intuition regarding what does resonate for you and what does not. I appreciate you so much, and let's get right into the reading. Let's dig in. Also, right before, we have some advice for you. Find a balance and know you are loved. Just some straight up advice before the reading. You are loved by all of creation. You are amazing, and you don't even realize how others sees you. Some might make you think that they are not seeing you. For you, that might be true. Sometimes we do see each other. Thank you, Spirit. Past energy for Libra. Sometimes others see us for their own projections, their own unhealed inner shadow. Past energy, Temperance, and Page of Materials. Thank you, Spirit, Spirit Guides, and Higher Self. Present energy for Libra. So we are doing two cards today, I see. Make a little space. Past energy, present energy, and future energy. Make a little more space. And the bottom of the deck is the theme slash subject of your reading today, and it is Page of Swords. Page of Swords. First of all, it's earth and air energy. Primary air. Curious and intelligent things, so curiosity. Being intellectual. Restless energy, a thirst for knowledge and learning. Thinking, a student, needing to align your actions with your words. So that is what this reading will be about today. Go ahead and put it out here to the side. Or maybe just scoop these a little more together. It's not really gonna fit no matter what I see. It is quite a big spread. Past energy, Temperance, Page of Pentacles. We're going to take one card at a time, clarify one card at a time. So we're gonna go through them one by one, clarifying them and giving you advice and clarity. I'll never tell you what to do, but giving you the messages that we have for you today from card to card. Temperance is about alchemizing opposing energies. It's about harmony, balance, the middle path, avoiding excess, blending energies and ideas. Alchemy, finding purpose, the Goldilocks zone, meaningful encounters. Can be something that resonates, it does not have to. We will go into clarify in a moment here. Turning a life lesson into spiritual gold. So you are finally learning some lessons, some major life lessons probably, and which is providing spiritual gold, patience and healing. So patience and healing is what you're going through right now. That's what you need, patience and focus on healing. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Temperance, past. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides and higher self. Six of Pentacles jumping out here. 6 stands for balance and harmony. Pentacles is about the material. The material can be about finances, health, career situation, and living situation. Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving, and the flow of abundance, being charitable, accepting help from others, power and balance, sidestepping miserly mindset. So it's about letting go of a lack mindset, or we are integrating that. We're not letting it go, we are definitely integrating it. We also have the Magician at the bottom of the deck, which only clarifies and confirms that you are alchemizing, you are healing, you are manifesting at this time, or that was your past energy. So half of your past energy. The Magician is about a potent message of your creator magic, a powerful manifesting abilities, forging your reality, connecting to the four elements, having latent talents and skills, creativity, steering clear of manipulation and the misuse of power, a time to seek good intentions, seeing truth versus illusions. So it clarifies it very well. You're alchemizing, you're healing, you are manifesting, you are finding balance in your physical and harmony. That's a great start. Page of Pentacles, earth energy. So yeah, you're really focused on you have been focused on manifesting here in your past, I see. Manifesting, discovering how to create abundance, practicing, planning, learning new energies and new beginnings, new skills, students working on the future, the natural laws of creation. Now let's clarify to see what Spirit has to say. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Wands and Page of Cups. We're gonna put one of them back because I only take one clarifier per. But yeah, Justice at the bottom of the deck. Look, there have been someone trying to pick a fight with you in your past. Five of Wands is about conflict, being pushed by others to excel. Rivalry, challenges, comparison, a need to collaborate, infighting or trying to outdo one another. It also says friendly competition, but I don't really feel friendly vibes here. You have been attacked by someone who didn't even have anything to do with it, or someone who was very close to you, who should have had your back. That is all I'm going to say. With that said, you have Page of Cups, earth, water, energy. Page of Cups can be an immature offer of a cup, of emotion, of some kind of relation. That can be, of course, friends, family, and of course anything else. It's about serendipitous, I can't pronounce it. Joy, synchronicity, creativity, playfulness, finding new possibility, unexpected magic, opportunities to refresh and rejoice, a mystical and poetic energy, a youthful and imaginary person. So it's about being a dreamer, being connected to earth grounding, and being connected to one's emotions. It's primarily water energy. So this is what you're receiving, this was what you were going through, and this is what is happening. Justice. You are being compensated in some sort of way by the universe, by life, by the divine, by God, whatever you resonate with, source, spirit, whatever term you use to conceptualize divinity. But justice is about truth and integrity, fair compensation, the law of cause and effect. Do something and you're going to have an outcome. related by how and what and why you are doing it. That was like advice I really needed. Thank you so much, Spirit. Being responsible for your choices and actions, balance, equity, karma, ethics, consequences, and retribution. So you're being... This is divinely guided, everything is divinely orchestrated, nothing is by coincidence. And you have been working on yourself manifesting. Someone has tried to come in your way, either competing with you or just straight up trying to get conflict with you, but you are being compensated in some kind of relation here. It can be friends, family, and of course anything else. I'm not seeing anything. I see a true connection with someone who is willing to learn. So this might be a friend. I'm just going to say that. I'm pretty sure this is a friend. But let's make sure. And then let's go to the next card in the present energy after. Clarify Page of Cups energy. Thank you, Spirit. Who is Page of Cups? 2, our dear Libra. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so family, friends, community, learning, teaching, studying together, learning from each other and teaching each other stuff. It's about cooperation. It's about working together. It can be about working together towards spiritual enlightenment and having a healthy community. This is a soul connection, but it's a friend. It's purely, it has nothing to do with romanticism. I'm just going to say that now, because if it did, it would have come out differently. Some other cards would have come out. I know what cards would have come out, and we also have justice at the bottom of the deck again. You are meeting soul family. You're being compensated. Actually, that is the next. So for your past, you're being compensated. So let's go to your present energy now. I'm only used to doing one card per spot, per you know what I mean. 8 of materials. It's putting in the work. Putting in your life force energy into your work, loving doing the work, being with the work, not working, but just being present with the work, loving to do it so it doesn't feel like work. Travel, no, that's, excuse me, that has nothing to do with that. Working and perfecting your craft. An artisan, taking pride in a job well done, building skills over time, mastery, being an expert, dedication and pride, not cutting corners, effort versus laziness, and soul purpose. Clarify, Spirit, for Libra, 8 of Pentacles. Thank you. That is way too much. I'm going to stick with one. The rest is gonna go back it, but it's only positive cards here. No big things. That clarified by 7 of Pentacles. You should take a time to rest. You have been putting in the work. You are putting in the work. You might be overworking yourself. A pause, assessing your progress, perseverance, the long game. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's about consistent work, showing up every day, growing, learning, being authentic, being with it, loving to do it, and progressing through challenges, through overcoming challenges. But right now it's a time to assess your progress, perseverance, the long game, investment, manifesting for the future. So you might want to visualize what direction do you want to go in, but have no expectations, because when we do, we close ourselves off to opportunities. So be very open-minded regarding your plans, but still, this is a call to visualize where you want to go, where you want to end up. How does what you're working on turn out if you should visualize it, and how does it feel even? You can turn it into a whole manifesting practice, but it's not so much about believing it, knowing it. That's 50%. The rest is aligning with it physically. So the way we do that is we take choices and we grow. And the more that we grow, and the less distance is there between our where we are now and where we want to go. Investment, manifesting for the future, gratitude and diligence. So it's about to assess your progress, being diligent, being grateful for all that you have, for all the work that you have done, just appreciating doing the work. It goes a very long way. Three of Wands. This is still present energy, making progress, waiting for things to click into place, expansion of ideas, business opportunities, dreams on the horizon, clear ambitions and goals, a sign that good things are coming, divinely implemented pauses. I don't know why I told you to take a break. Maybe it's because it was clarified here, but you are definitely visualizing. I don't have to tell you that. You are planning, but remember to be open to the opportunities and circumstances being offered and presented to you, to look and maybe be a little differently than you have originally envisioned. Let's clarify Three of Wands energy for Libra. Thank you, Spirit, Spirit guides and myself. Present energy here. Thank you. Thank you. Queen of Swords, and then we had a lot of cards coming out with it, but I'm gonna put the rest back. We only have 2 cards here, but I feel like if they really are important, they are definitely going to show up again. But the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. You're currently changing your perspective, changing the way you see the world in order to change the way that you project, you manifest the world. Because we are already manifesting. Just being alive, having a frequency, means that you are manifesting. So the way that we make our manifestations come more effortlessly, and I feel like I expanded a lot on this, but change your perspective. That's the best way to change the way that you see and believe. When you do the right actions in the right way, there is no specific way to do them right. And there is no specific right or wrong. There is only better or worse. Clarifying Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, water, fire energy. So it's a lot of fire, not so much water. So this is steam. It's about joy, courage, warmth, confidence, power, dynamic enthusiasm, a creatrix. So being creative regarding your reality, creating your reality, engaging conversations, accepting all of yourself, a boisterous, bold, and powerful leader. But it's also about confidence, enthusiasm, creativity also. Being very warmth and loving. Your future energy is the world and the Hierophant. I feel like that's the only major arcana cards you had come out in your spread. All the other arcana cards were only with the clarifying deck, and I only take that as a clarification because this up here is your main spread. That is what is going on. So what is going to go on in your future, the world, and the Hierophant. The world is about completion, success, attainment, celebration, full circle, joy, ending of a cycle, ascension, tying up loose ends, travel plans, a reminder to follow through. So this is you emerging in your new reality, in your future. So it's going to go your way, it's only going to get better, but it might get a little worse before it does get better, but that is only to make you work for it. Because if we do not work for it, it's not really gonna give us any fulfillment. If we're just giving everything that we want, we are not going to appreciate it. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the world. Future energy for Libra. Thank you. Seven of Swords. Someone's trying to avoid this. It might be a narcissist. It could be anyone. Seven of Swords energy is someone deceiving, someone manipulative, someone betraying you behind your back, trying to avoid you emerging in this new reality of yours. Because how dare you be better? It's not because you have chosen to be better than others. You have just chosen to be better than you used to. That is all. And some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna hate it. Those who have something negative to say about it, this is how I feel. They can go fuck themselves. It do not fucking matter. It's only an opinion. Selective comprehension. It is literally delusions. So, send them love and light. Wish them healing. Pray for their healing even. Forgive them, for they truly do not know. Everything coming to them is actually orchestrated by their own hands. So, and you're moving forward. You are alchemizing these energies. Alchemizing opposing energies. And after you have done so, you will be moving forward very quickly. This is also clarification for me. I love this reading. The Chariot is about confidence, willpower, control, determination, movement, travel, believing in yourself, taking care not to harm others, moving fearlessly towards a dream, maneuvering different forces in the same direction. So pouring all your energy into, instead of putting some energy into your manifestations and manifesting good, and putting some of your energy into negativity and manifesting bad for yourself, lack, then it's going to take a lot longer time, and maybe it's not even going to, maybe the negative habits, perceptions, beliefs, patterns, whatever that you have is challenging, or it is canceling out your manifestations. So integrating these energies, opposing energies. So coming from the light and loving the shadow is how we integrate. Confidence, willpower, control, determination, movement, travel, believing in yourself, taking care not to harm others, moving fearlessly towards a dream, maneuvering different forces in the same direction, knowing where you want to go. And the last card in your spread is the Hierophant. The Hierophant symbolizes the masculine's connection to the divine, also divine masculine. The Hierophant is about being a spiritual teacher, being a guide, finding the guru within, failing or outdated systems crumbling crumbling intuitions or beliefs. Newfound faith, shiny and hollow things, a spiritual journey. So this is about, let's clarify to see what it's about. I don't want to say anything if we can just read the clarification. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides and higher self for Libra. Thank you. Yeah, Emperor, which is literally divine masculine energy. I don't know if you're divine masculine or if you're divine feminine. We all have both energy within us. It has nothing to do with gender, one more than the other, but this is about divine masculine energy. This is maybe you regaining your divine masculine energy, and we also once again have the Justice at the bottom of the deck. So let's go through the Emperor, which is a leader, which gets things done. It's about success, structure, leadership, divine masculine, planning and delivering, building and expanding an empire, legacy, a business person, a visionary and provider, the time for strategic thinking. Or maybe this is what will serve you. Using your divine masculine energy, balancing that, whatever resonates for you. I'm not gonna dig further into it. The spread was already quite long. Next up, I'll be drawing some oracle cards, which will be giving you advice on what to do, what to focus on at this time when this message has found you. Thank you, Libra. I truly appreciate you. So that was quite a spread. Very good things. Yes, of course you're challenged. You're growing rapidly. Of course you're challenged. It's actually a blessing in disguise. That is what lessons are. Blessings in disguise. But it is challenging at times, but you will overcome this. First advice, go deeper. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Libra. Forgive. Forgive yourself and others. Forgive them for your own sake. Not for the sake of them, because they should be banished from your life completely. But forgive them, forgive yourself. This will serve you. Because holding on to grudges is like drinking poison expecting the other person to die. It is straight up poison to resent another, as everything is connected. And your subconscious mind does not know the difference between self and other. So as you resent others, you also resent yourself. Detoxify, go wild. Messages for Libra. Thank you, Spirit guides, higher self. Nice. Shine brightly, authentically. Everything you've been through has taken you where you need to be, and everything you learned along the way is everything that you need to learn, and you are equipped, because the universe or God, whatever you resonate with, does not call the equipped. The universe equips the called. So, as you have felt called, you have, through challenges, through lessons, through adversity, been equipped. And now it's the time to start putting some of these things into practice. I know it's like a reflection of my own life. But I love these energies, love these messages. Cool your emotions. For that, I will advise you to stay silent when you do have some huge emotions coming up, or just unpleasant emotions. Stay silent, breathe deeply and slowly, calm yourself, focus on your breath. Maybe listen to some calming music will definitely help you a lot, or do something else that naturally calms you. But this does too. This really works. Clear your mind, and that there I will refer to the thing that I just said. It also helps with regulating your whole body and calming your mind. It also lowers your blood pressure. The more we breathe, the more we live. Keep your heart open. Everything that you have been through, I know it might have been very tough. I know all the things that I've been through was very tough, but toughness was making you stronger than any of your challenges. And so it is, and so it will continue to be. Keep your heart open, because in your future you have something very, very good coming in. Your whole reality will shift. You will probably, I don't know if you will do a timeline jump or whatever we might call it, but you will definitely shift your reality. And you will also either be healing your masculine, feminine, healing your masculine energy, excuse me, or you will be embodying it more. Or it could also be spirit saying, hey, we have a divine masculine you need to work together with. It could be this friend, this part of your soul family that is coming in. That was all the messages I had for you today, Libra. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I wish you blessings, peace, and prosperity. Be well. Stay blessed. Take care, fam. Love and light.